So the NRA annual meeting is happening this weekend right here in Dallas, Texas. I hope to see you there. We expect plenty of screaming protesters to show up and call everyone that enters the building a murderer or a terrorist. But that won't be all the gun-grabbing progressive left will do to try to disrupt our peaceful assembly and fellowship. Now, as usual, they'll try to undercut our principles and paint us as some kind of hypocrites. And as usual, they're wrong. The latest is to point out that guns aren't going to be permitted for attendees while President Trump and Vice President Mike Pence are giving speeches. Now, the left is quick to claim that the NRA meetings are a gun-free zone and that the NRA is afraid of their own members, except that's not what happened. That's not even close to happening. In fact, I had two news outlets today who walked back a story after I pointed out that no one's banning guns, right? We do this I swear we do this every single year. And people saying this, they have no idea what they're talking about. First off, for the NRA annual meetings to not have firearms during a specific time in one specific area is not actually the call of the NRA, and it's not even the call of the venue, which is not a gun-free zone, and it's not the call of the city of Dallas, and it's not the call of the state of Texas. This is actually the call, it's standard operating procedure that's put in place and enforced by the Secret Service, who, last time I checked, were not in my pocket. You know, with all my congressional people in my pocket, apparently. There's no room with all the congressmen that I have in there. Now, this is another example of progressives, particularly anti-gun advocates, describing events in a way that are just lies. And they hope that people won't look into it further. A public figure or an elected official has security. Now, when you have Secret Service detail, I mean, this is, it's a given, and this is just the bottom line of it. They're coming into this meeting, into the area, and just like they do for every single one, they immediately supersede, as I said, all state, all local, any of their laws, any of their rules, they immediately assume jurisdiction. Sometimes when people have security, it's just some armed guards, or sometimes it's going to be it's a controlled room. Sometimes it's both. But when it's the Secret Service, the case of the White House and the president and the vice president, it's different. I mean, could there have been a way somehow for Secret Service to allow? Look, Secret Service, this is their policy. This is what their policy is. This is their protocol. This is what they do when it comes to the president and the vice president. They supersede all of this stuff. This is not the NRA's call.